Text-to-Speech by Bri EEX. Text-to-speech is a software program used to convert normal language text into speech. The picture you see now is an example of what the program would look like for a student who is using it for reading. Although many people have contributed to the creation of text-to-speech software, the first English software program was invented in Japan by a man named Noriko Umeda in 1968. There are many different types of text-to-speech softwares that are readily available to teachers or parents. They can be purchased and downloaded on any computer. One of the most popular types of software is Natural Reader 9.0. The basics of this software is free, but an advanced version can be purchased for $49.95. Another popular program that can be downloaded is from readplease.com, which can be purchased for $49.95 for a single computer or $995 for an entire school to have access to the program on every computer. This diagram shows how text is processed into speech. First, the written text is taken and converted into a series of phonetic symbols, which are specific sounds. The text is analyzed, and non-alphabetic symbols and abbreviations are expanded into full words, such as the DR period in the word doctor. Then the system begins to recognize the part of speech for each word in the sentence and labels the text. This part helps the synthesizer properly pronounce each word. If the dictionary cannot decipher a word, then it attempts to match the letter with the sound. Finally, a prosody module predicts a sentence phrasing and word accents. It then attempts to read the text so that it sounds more natural. Finally, the text is fed into a speech synthesizer that generates the text orally. Many people can benefit from text-to-speech software. For example, it helps students with visual impairments by reading the text aloud to them. It also helps English language learners because they are able to listen to how words are pronounced when they are learning a new language. It especially helps students who struggle with different aspects of reading. Students who have trouble decoding can follow along with the words as they read, which in turn helps them improve their reading comprehension. It helps students with dyslexia as well by reading the text to them in order to mitigate the amount of word reversals that commonly occur as they read. It even helps students with revision because their work can be read back to them after they type it, which is a great editing tool. Teachers can easily use this technology in their classrooms. It's very easy to install on a computer, and there are many options in the program that can meet the needs of any students. It allows the user to control the speed of speech, the tone, the pitch, as well as the gender of the speaker, meaning they can change the speaker from male to female in whatever they are more comfortable with. There are even highlighting features which allow a student to highlight specific words or phrases that are being read. The great thing about text-to-speech software is that it can be incorporated into the classroom on a daily basis. It can be even used for a reading or writing workshop. It is a great form of assistive technology and can be used at home with the help of a parent or guardian if they have access to a computer. It can also be used for homework since it can be downloaded on anyone's computer. Like most forms of technology, there are many different advantages as well as disadvantages. Some of the advantages are that the software is actually very easy to obtain and pretty user-friendly. Also, teachers and parents can get the software for free from certain websites. They also have a lot of options that can help meet the unique needs of all learners. Some of the disadvantages are that the software sometimes does not distinguish between some homographs such as "the wind was blowing" or "I had to wind my clock." It also cannot always interpret certain abbreviations, numbers, or symbols. Text-to-speech sometimes lacks prosody and sounds very scripted rather than fluent.
This is an example of how text-to-speech software sounds.
All in all, text-to-speech software is a great form of technology to use with students with numerous different types of disabilities. It is very easy to obtain and can be used in school or at home with ease.